everybody, Fuzzfinger here, welcome back to our next episode of Let's Play Simcity Cities of Tomorrow. So our second city in the region is coming along nicely. We're trying to make the best we can out of quite an uncomfortable cliff face that we've got in the city design here, but like I said, we should be fine with that because we're going for a university city. We're not too concerned about the amount of profits that we're making. Plenty of time to make like Amiga cities and whatnot later on, and they will be our cities that will give us money, lots of lovely money. But in saying that, we are still making quite a healthy 4,700 simoleons per hour, and I think we're just about ready now to start seeing how our university is going to perform. We was going to place the university over here in this region, but I decided against that in the end because I know I sound like a noob here really, but I always assumed that universities were good in residential areas, whereas it blatantly tells you that they're better off in industrial areas because they improve the tech of those kinds of buildings. So that's why we've decided to stick the university down here with our industrial, and we are going to be placing another mega tower later on. Was it round here, I think, or round here? Somewhere it's going to fit in that gap anyway. We've tested it, so that should bring more residents and some money in anyway. How is our university performing? That's always a good question to ask when you're going for a university city. Well, we don't yet have a upgrade available because, first of all, let's speed this up a bit. We didn't quite reach the 1,000 students taught in class today. So that's a little bit annoying, but hopefully as we expand the city and the region, then we should see those upgrades coming in as plentiful. And our money's going up even more, which is nice to see. Maybe we could have a look at starting a research project, but I don't think we're going to be able to until we do our first upgrade. We need School of Engineering or School of Science before we can start moving on with things. So no, we won't be doing that yet. And some of these are quite expensive as well, but hopefully they'll be worth it in the long run. But yeah, we've got some good money coming in, and people are still complaining about traffic congestion. We can't yet build... Oh yeah, we can build a maglev actually, but the problem is it's controlled by, or powered by control net, and we don't have any control net in this city. So maybe we can look at placing control net in. What's this purple? Is that just saying that the cities are connected? Maybe. Oh right, okay. Something to do with mass transit. But I'm not sure what exactly. Anyway, what was I doing? Oh yeah, control net. So we want to go to city specialisation for that. And, well, we can't do control net. We can't actually build an academy either. Oh right, that's because we don't have 5 high wealth residential buildings. I don't want to build control net though, if we can help it, because we're going to have to start putting high wealth workers into the city, which we don't have yet. So that wouldn't be a good idea, I don't think. Let's just continue with our expansions for now. I think that's probably the best course of action. Before we do that, very briefly, I just want to make sure that we're okay with our services. And it does look like our fire service could do with a potential upgrade. Now, is that maxed out yet? Okay, this is in fact maxed out, so I might have to consider putting a large fire station in place of the standard fire station. How much is that costing us? 1,200 simoleons per hour, and a large one would cost us 1,700 simoleons per hour. That's without any additional upgrades. So I'm not going to do that just yet because I want to try and save that money if we can. I do like the sort of random design that we've gone for here. I mean, there is no plan, of course, and some of it's a little bit blocky, some of it's a bit curvy, but I think it's all looking good the way it's working. Our garbage dump. Somebody told me a hint, and it's worked out really well. If you stick an incinerator in as soon as you build your garbage dump, or very shortly after, then you shouldn't really get any problems with it at all, and we haven't. It's never been full to capacity. If you fill it to capacity and then put the incinerators in, you're not really going to be able to get that capacity down again without dumping a load more of the patches on, but we haven't had to do that, so yeah, definitely put those incinerators in, it's very useful. Water. What water are we using, or is it just... Okay, it's just towers at the minute. Some people would like a little bit more water, so I do think we're going to stick down a water pumping station. Let me just see where our water table is. Well, it's around here, so that would be a good idea, I think, to put it there. We have got industrial there, that's the only issue. But I think we'll be okay, because we can just use the filtration pumps. Hopefully we can build those. We haven't got any pollution over here yet anyway. So we'll plonk that there. Wait for that to open up. Yeah, it's going to eat into our profits, but we'll just have to live with that. It's only 400 per hour, actually, which isn't too expensive, it's got to be said. So we'll just wait for this to open, and then we'll delete our water towers, which, to be honest, they cost 100 per hour anyway, and they don't give that much supply. I'm going to turn my heater off. I apologise if you might have heard it buzzing in the background, but I'll tell you what, it's freezing over here in the UK today, so I had to have it on. Right, is this open now? Yes, it is. So we'll get that demolished. Do we have any other water towers? I should think we do, because one probably wasn't powering this city. Yep, there it is. And there we go. Okay, right, rubble. Let's delete this rubble. That's not rubble, but we'll delete that anyway. There we go. They should both be on 0 now. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Things are getting upgraded again, which is good to see. Just make sure that we are producing plenty of water there. Yes. We're pumping that much out of... That's our capacity, I guess. So that's all sorted. Right, we need to do something about this traffic. Can we upgrade the roads, or have we already done that to their maximum capacity? Yeah, we have. Okay, so upgrading isn't going to be an option. Annoying. We'll upgrade these though. That might help the traffic down this section. And we'll upgrade here as well. These houses can then upgrade if they want to. I thought we'd done that already, to be honest, but apparently not. Here come the upgrades. And around here. Now that might affect our population for a moment, but only while they build new buildings, and we should be back to normal after that point. Right, so the traffic, well, seems to be solved now that we've done that. That's quite strange. We only actually upgraded the roads around this section, and the traffic all over the city has now been resolved. Very good to see. Perhaps we can look now at fulfilling some of this extra demand. Let's just see how our university's doing before we do that. It's down here, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, well, we have reached the amount of students we needed to teach, which means we can upgrade at this point. And we can now plonk in whatever upgrade we want to do. School of Business, what does this allow us to do? Well, I guess business stuff. Increases commercial profits across the city. Oh, I thought it would do it across the region, but no, apparently not. Low and wealth and medium wealth industrial profit, okie dokie. Okay, School of Law, School of Medicine, School of Science. Increases high-tech industry profit. Well, first of all, put a sign in, because you need to know what university you're going to, I reckon. I'll hold up on that. Maybe you guys could give me some advice into what you think for our city would be the best upgrade building to place in at this particular moment in time. So, pop down in the comments section what upgrade you think we should do on our university, and also why you think we should do it, what advantages it will give us, etc, etc. But anyway, let's see what we can do to our mega tower, because I want to try and... We haven't actually got a lot of demand, in all honesty. We have got some medium wealth residential demand, which we need to fulfil. and some low wealth commercial demand. Is everybody in our tower happy? Let's try opening this again. We did close it because people weren't satisfied. Yeah, that's going to eat into our profits because we're not going to be making a profit on this for a moment or two. They're still demanding education. I am tempted to put an education level into the actual mega tower and see if that helps them. Should we do that? I mean, we can always close it if it doesn't work. It's not a problem. If we go to services, education, it's 70,000 and 1,800. That is expensive. That is expensive. That will take education from our city and from our neighbouring cities and from our mega towers as well. Okay, let's go for it. They want education, we'll give them education. Yeah, that's going to eat a lot into our money, but if it doesn't help in the long run, i.e. by bringing more money in from our residential departments, then we'll just close it. It's not a big issue. We're getting some more upgrades here, which is nice to see. We've got 30,000 simoleons in our city now. Sims even, sorry. And sewage is becoming an issue. So we might end up looking at a sewage treatment plant. And get rid of these things. Can we put that across there, or will there not be enough of a footprint? No, we're going to have to find somewhere else to place this, I think. Especially because we're going to need space to upgrade it later. I mean, I guess we could put it there. Hopefully there'll be enough space. It's a little bit close to our residential. But I reckon we'll get away with it, to be honest. Or we could just put it up there. And then we're definitely far from our residential area. It just means having to delete some cities, that's all. And power is becoming an issue as well, which is not a good thing to see. So let's pause this for a moment and see what we can do with power. Probably just stick on some extra turbines, whatever it is. What power? Where is our power? Are we just buying it in from another city? I seem to have lost what we're doing here. Let's go to power. Where's it coming from? We're buying it, that's why. Okay, we're going to have to put power in. If we look at doing oil, perhaps. I always do coal. Maybe oil would be better. It does give us double the amount of power that we can normally expect. And if we plot that there, we can expand it. No problems. So yeah, it's going to cost us a bit of money. But again, it's an investment that we've got to make, really, isn't it? And sewage. Okay, sewage. Yeah, I know our profits are going down, but we've got some money to play with while we get things working to peak efficiency once more. We'll put that there. And once both of these are open, is the power plant open now? Yep. We'll get the sewage pipes here deleted. That'll save a little bit of fundage. How much are these costing us? About 100, is it? Yeah, 100 per hour. So it'll bring a little bit back, not a lot, but something. Another abandoned building. Goodbye. Right then, how's our mega tower doing now? Teaching 0 students. Maybe it's because school time wasn't quite open when I looked. It's costing us 1,800 simoleons per hour, so it needs to be getting more students in than that. What's the capacity of this? 2,000 students. Okay. Okay. We'll see what happens here, because this is where our money's going, you see. We're losing 1,300 simoleons per hour from our apartment level, and currently 1,800 from our educational level. Ah, but look at this, we're getting some upgrades here now, which is nice to see. So we've got our sewage treatment plant. Okay, that's fine. That's going to bring us enough capacity for now. our water pumping station, what I think we're going to have to do is replace this with a filtration pump though, because it is close to the sewage treatment. But we'll wait until we upgrade it, and then we can have a go at doing that at a later point in time. So I think we'll finish the episode here. We've managed to salvage some issues and things are growing, so that's good to see. Please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. That'll keep you up to date with future episodes as they're released. And I'll see you next time for more SimCity Cities of Tomorrow. Bye folks, see you later, take care.